Yo, this is Eddie GTV, episode 2. Deuce. And I got a good friend of him right here, Blair Adams. You know, but when we meet, I think it was '09 because I think we did the Deadly Habits video in 10.
Yes. Yeah, it was about a year after we met. We did the video.
Yeah. So we definitely go back. I definitely know this guy is a collector.
Yes.
He collects everything.
The adult man collector. The substitute for children. Dogs and toys that don't come out of the packages.
What's your vinyl collection is pretty impressive.
My vinyl collection has gotten to be not excessive, but it's still very diverse. That's the most important thing about my collection.
So you got soundtracks. You got tell me like the kind of sections you got.
So it starts out, goes singles, 12 inches, soundtracks, rap, hip hop, and dance. Then the next shelf goes box sets, and then 60s, 70s, 80s, and then the one whole bottom shelf's 90s, and the bottom shelf's the millennial and on.
Okay. For your rap section, like name your three favorite vinyls from your rap section.
From the rap hip hop section, I would say Nas, Illmatic. Wow, it's a tough one.
Cause you got some really good ones.
That's the problem. I'm gonna say my Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers. Also my Wu single.
Yeah, that was it had what, Tears on it?
Yes.
Tears and what was Mystery of Chess Boxing?
Yeah.
Is that what the two were?
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what the other side was.
Yeah.
The B side.
Nice. That's definitely. Yeah, it's shaped like the Wu.
Yes.
Yeah, that's dope.
That thing got picked up on Record Store Day pretty quick, and then it popped up like last year, and everyone was just looking for it. I was like, oh no. And then I'm like, wait, I got that still. I thought I got rid of it. I thought I kind of grabbed it and kind of flipped it, and I was like, no, I kept that. I kept my Wu. So
nice. So on the music tip, you go to a lot of concerts. What's some concerts you've been to lately?
Recently, or more importantly in the future, going to see Greta Van Fleet.
Nice.
Which is very exciting for me. It's as close as I'm going to get to seeing Zeppelin live in their prime. Bunch of young kids rocking out on a beach. So Echo Beach. Should be a good time.
Nice.
Saw Snoop DJ.
That's dope.
About a year and a half ago. Maybe almost 2 years back in London. He was just DJing. He came out and did some stuff. They did California Love. Dropped his verses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's good.
So, or what? Two America's Most Wanted, right?
Oh no, he did California Love, but he did Dre's verses.
Oh, okay.
That was really good.
Yeah. That's dope. You said he was rocking the hockey jerseys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, that's why I got this. I can represent this. Because I was like, I can wear a few jerseys.
That's a dope jersey.
I had to get the Whalers jersey.
Yeah.
It came out of this or the Nordiques. I was looking for a Joe Sakic Nordiques jersey, the baby blue.
Yeah. And
then I saw this one and I was like, no, Francis?
That's
for Whalers? Yes.
That's pretty dope. So what's some of the best concerts you've been to, like, just in general?
In July Talk. Very, very active. Wow. Very in your face. Literally in your face. I'll jump right in the crowd. They grab on each other. Like he'll be singing. She'll just come up and grab by his hair and reef him right down. And he's still singing, just giving her. He does sing. He'll keep up behind her with the guitar and kind of start pushing her into the crowd. Very aggressive.
That's crazy.
Yeah. There's been a lot. There's I don't go to very many, I don't know how to, like, loud shows anymore. Deftones is still my favorite band, but can't really get to see them as much anymore. Not too sure.
Nice. So you definitely seen Eddie G perform.
Years ago.
That has to be a highlight.
That was top 5 for sure. Come on, top 5 hip hop shows I've ever seen. Eddie G live. But that was like
That
Eons ago. When's the
was
next
like-
one coming out?
That was once upon a time. I've actually kind of like missed the stage. Like I offered to do a show recently, but I'm like, I don't know. I still got my obviously can still do the old songs, but I'd want to do at least 1-2 new ones if I was gonna do a.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, I don't have those 1-2 new ones. Just been podcasting. Like
Yep,
crazy,
podcasting on the grind, cooking,
Yeah.
working away.
Definitely talk about cooking. So yeah, when the first episode of Cooking with AG, I was living with you,
Yes.
and I did that one. Now I think,
But in the kitchen. That was in the kitchen, right?
Yeah. By the time I did this second episode, I did the first episode there. But yeah, like what are like I know you're a big you used to look at me like some of the shit I would cook and you'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Just some of those KD creations. Just kind of looking at them like, man.
No, I definitely know you're a good cook. Like, what's some of your favorite shit to cook?
Italian. Until I have to get rid of the pasta. You gotta eat too much pasta. It's not good.
What's too much pasta?
I don't know yet. I haven't really figured that out. I'm still working on it myself, right?
You can tell I'm a pasta eater.
I love it. Actually, it's funny. You got me back on the KD, but it's the white cheddar.
The white cheddar, yeah.
But I'll go like get like some kebab meat.
Yeah.
Season them all up and throw them into that after it's done.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I definitely throw in like it's crazy. Like I'll spend more money on like the things to throw into the KD like than the actual like.
Absolutely. Then the KD, it's all it's worth.
But like I think I'm a KD master.
Well, that's like
I got my black belt in KD. Like
you definitely do. That's why when I messaged you the other day, that half rack of rib meat, shaved it all off the ribs.
Yeah.
And then I minced that all down real fine, and then I mixed that all through a whole box of the white cheddar. Threw some sriracha up on that. Brought the ribs back to life. Made the white cheddar pop.
See, like I got the they got the spicy cheddar one.
I was worried about that.
It's pretty good.
It's
but I'd rather have the regular and then add my own hot sauce.
Yeah.
But the spicy cheddar is pretty good though. I'd recommend trying it.
I don't know.
It's different.
The white cheddar was even buying the white cheddar KD after all these years was hard enough for me. Like I went a decade and a half without having any craft dinner in my life.
Whoa.
And then you came along.
There's no reason for to go that long without KD.
Well, we can make our own though. That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
There's enough good cheese out there and enough good pasta that you can make your own.
Oh, for sure,
from
yeah.
scratch, right?
Yeah.
But every so often, I want to take the 3-4 hours procuring the meats and getting all the herbs and seasonings done on that. Grab the craft dinner. Bam, it's done.
And like people that put ketchup on that shit, like I did that when I was a kid, but you can't do that shit.
You do not put. You don't put ketchup on your spaghetti, do you? No.
No.
And people are like, well, tomato sauce. It's not the same thing. Ketchup and tomato sauce are not the same thing. One is, water, sugar, and salt, and the other is tomatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pepper is super key.
Fresh ground pepper, sir?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because I was doing the just the regular pepper, like it's already ground. I had that for years, but now like I got the fucking one you just fucking crush it as it.
Got the grinder as it goes.
Yeah.
I got the big.
Oh yeah, you got the electric one, right?
I had the electric one, and somebody melted it. She will remain nameless, but she was cooking.
Yeah.
And
oh shit!
I came home one day and there was like a little tear, and I was like, "Oh no, what'd I do? Oh no, girl's got a tear in the kitchen. Did I eat something of hers? No. I don't know what's going on. What did I do? Did I rinse? I didn't rinse off my dinner plate or something. It's gonna be something silly, right? But no, she looks pretty upset. And then it happened. I went to grab it. I was like, what's this? What's going on? I look at the side. It's like melted. I look at it. It's like Two-Face from Batman. I'm like, what? I'm sorry. That's all I hear. I'm like, oh.
I just got the one like it's just like a little thing like this, and then you just turn it.
Yep, that's the one I got now. They got the big wooden one. You just crank the top on it and refill it.
I just got like a little glass one. Just came like that. Yeah, it's pretty dope.
The power of
winners. Yeah, you gotta put pepper on like that shit. Like
it's a necessity.
Yeah.
I veer away from the salt though. Try it. There's so many other things
I don't put salt on anything because salt's in so many different
Even
things.
with my water. You want to boil the water now?
Yeah.
I'll just sort of like different spices in there, some herbs. Not spices as much, but like some herbs in the water. Just let that boil it up.
You know what? I've never done that.
Should. It helps. It really does. Plus, some of it'll stick to the pasta nicely.
Yeah, I've never really thought about that. Putting stuff in the water.
Yeah. Crush a little rosemary.
Actually, no. I have put just like olive oil or whatever like that.
Oil in the water?
Yeah.
Sounds like a fire hazard.
No. It's I've seen like big chefs on like cooking shows. Like they usually use a little bit of the extra virgin olive oil.
I know what you're talking about now. I was like, for some reason, I'm just picturing this water bubbling and boiling, and all of a sudden, hey, there's some oil in that.
No, I usually forget to do it, but like sometimes like, actually usually when I'm really high. It's usually when I'm really high and I'm like, oh yeah, I can do this.
That's when I get the most creative though. You're sitting in the kitchen, kind of high, but you got enough energy that you can make something like a real good meal, and you're just like, what can I put in this? How did I come up with this? And then most importantly, when you're done eating it, how do I remember this? That's the hardest part because we never write anything down.
Yeah, so let's get into so weed is now legal. So, but like as of right now, the only way to legally buy it is to order online. And I think you have to, like, if you're gonna have it on you, you have to have the package that like it comes in. So like,
it's gotta be labeled.
It's gotta be labeled that, and that's the only way you can buy it legally now until April 1st.
So April 1st.
Yeah, and then the LCBO and Shoppers Drug Mart will have it.
Oh yeah, Shoppers Drug Mart, because I'm gonna be using my Optimum points.
Yo,
all day long.
Yo,
I have 420,000 Optimum points. No, sir, you have no. I have 420,000 Optimum points.
Yo, I used to I used to work at Shoppers, so like maybe I should go back.
Get that discount.
Right.
That's right.
Yo, like working at a store like that too. Like I remember we used to get the discount, and I remember the cologne bottles. I remember like there was like these $60 cologne bottles that we got for like 20, like on cost. And then
nice.
So I bought them all. And then like
you got all of them.
So I bought them all, and I sold them like $40 a piece. So I was like, people are getting it cheaper than what is on the shelf. I'm making $20. I kept a bottle for myself.
Exactly.
It was pretty good. Yeah, that was a cool job, Shoppers.
Until they start selling weed. So they're gonna have their. You're gonna walk in. You're gonna see the clones and makeup. That's gonna be all feminine products and hair products. And you go around to the back, and there'll be your medicinal counter.
But yeah, about one thing I want to say about like before I let you put your opinion on it, I just want to say like I think the legalization right now is going to be it's going to be bad for smokers for right now, but like I think once everything's all kind of figured out and they get to like where
but will they figure it out?
Kind of like where like alcohol is.
Have they figured that out yet?
Well, like
look how many minors still drink. Look how many accidents still happen because of alcohol-related accidents. Look how many people just go out in the streets and fall down and puke and throw up and everything else in the streets.
Oh, but
we're not gonna be having that when people.
No. I'm saying like the how they've like controlled it, of like how they sell it,
how they regulate it,
how they regulate it.
Fair.
Yes, that's what. So it's gonna take a little bit for them to figure out how to regulate.
Yes,
the weed.
They should have thought.
But I think over time, I think they'll figure it out and it'll be good. I think right now it's not gonna be that good.
I think it's ridiculous
of a thing, but I think over time it will be.
Yeah, I think they didn't think it through at all. I mean, it's not legal. It's a varied prohibition. It's still. You can buy a weed, you can walk around with it, but you need the receipt, the stamp on your wrist when you went in the store, the magnetic stamp on your neck saying you're a weed smoker in case you want to cross the border, which I won't even get into about that because getting banned from a country for smoking weed
Wait,
in the country that created crack.
Okay, so like I didn't read the article, but I just seen like a thing on it. But you know about that, like everything about that or no?
Not everything, but it's enough that they can pretty much grill you at the border, and then based on the fact that if you are a marijuana consumer or you've paid for it online and they look that up, they can ban you from the States from coming in because you're a threat for some reason.
Wow.
Because you're a drug user.
Wow.
Yeah, you have the potential to sell Americans your Canadian weed, and we all know what our alcohol does to them. So imagine what our weed does to them. So
yeah,
it fucks them up really well.
Right.
And of course, they pay $50 for a half quarter, or for the American people watching, an eighth. So that's a lot of money. And now that we pay, they're selling greenhouse weed for $8 a gram, 10% THC, which I already commented online was the equivalent of a whippet. 10% THC is garbage.
Yeah.
So is $8 greenhouse weed. What are you thinking? Well, I got it in a store though. Yeah, you bought junk weed kife. You're better off going to wherever you're getting your good stuff from before.
I think we were looking at it the other day, me and buddy, and I think the highest level THC that they had on there was like 25%,
which is good.
20,
25 is good.
Yeah,
that's a pretty solid.
Like the OGs and stuff that are like 32 or something like that.
Yeah, they get a little excessive. You won't get much. You won't get higher than that though. Like 30% or
the OG is like fucking.
They're pretty high, but I mean, again, like you're not gonna exceed. You don't need to exceed. That's the main thing. You don't even need to exceed. 30%. Like
and 25 is still pretty good.
25 is really high.
Yeah.
And people don't even think about that. 25 is really high.
I did see like 10% ones on there, and I was like, really?
Yeah, that's just for suckers, man. That's not even for. That's just for.
Well, like I think those ones probably had.
Let's try some marijuana. Let's get down there and get some marijuana.
Well, I think with those ones they have they're high on the what's the there's the THC and then there's the CBD.
Yes, CBD. I think that's a big thing.
I think the 10% ones are like more higher on that.
If that's the case, which would make perfect sense. If it's 10% THC and like a nice chunk of CBD, that makes perfect sense because people that are using CBD marijuana is completely opposite of THC use.
Yeah, they're not.
CBD is for pain, relaxation, therapy, like actual, in pain, whereas the THC is for getting stoned, getting high. That's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
People that say anything different are just not knowing what they're talking about. Okay. But some of these flavors, my friend, we're getting a little excessive. They're it's getting excessive. Strawberry cheesecake, butter chicken, meat breath.
Chicken?
Butter chicken, my friend.
I want to try butter chicken.
Gelato, ice cream. Ridiculousness.
What kind of ice cream, though? Just ice cream?
Oh, it was just ice cream. Now, don't get me wrong. It was all good. My favorite so far, though, I'm going to throw it out there, is that Pink Gorilla. Pink Gorilla was heavy for me. And I have a pretty high THC tolerance, and that stuff put me down Beavis and Butthead level. Like, just sat there, just... Is my TV on? I think so. Maybe. And then I was out cold. Yeah, it was nice stuff.
Nice. So, let's get into... You watch soaps? I come over and sometimes you get your soaps on.
My soaps, my soaps are the WWE.
I call it a soap opera because
they're definitely my soap operas.
Yeah, I think it's
entertaining as all hell. They're athletic. You get your sports. You get your brutalizing.
Yeah.
And now we have the women taking over, which is awesome because it's not about like the brutal 90s, the bra and panty matches. Let's just completely exploit women in the worst possible way. But now we have women taking over. Like next weekend, I'm actually very excited. Or is it this weekend? I think it's next weekend. The first ever all pay-per-view women. It's all women's pay-per-view. And I am super excited to watch it. It's going to be amazing. The women wrestling in the last 2 years is taking over the men's. It's completely on par.
Oh, really?
Yes, like on par.
Yeah, that's crazy because I remember I forget how how old I was when I stopped watching wrestling, but like I remember you'd see like one female match in the whole, like there'd be like 8 matches or something like that.
Yep. And be one women's match.
Is that what it is usually? I forget what like how many matches they have on like a pay per view or something like that.
It all changes now. It all varies. Some of these pay per views are like 5-6 hours long now.
Oh shit!
Like they're really
like I remember
really
like
long.
I remember thinking like probably there was like what 8. Would that be a good amount of?
I would say 8 is the perfect number.
Yeah.
8 would be your standard
Yeah.
match number for a pay per view. It's usually 3 hours, 3 to 4 hour pay per views.
Yeah. But I remember like back then, like it was like you get one like one of the female matches, and they were
And it wasn't even wrestling. It was just they would slap and pull hair and rip
Yeah,
their
yeah.
clothes off and I mean now it's intense. Now they're they're doing shooting star presses. They're hitting each other with chairs. They're doing everything the men are doing and more, like and even more like.
So they got the Ronda Rousey in there now.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I'm glad she's there. I get why she's there. She's actually fitting in well. However, they shouldn't have given her the title after 2 matches. That she did not deserve to be just handed the title. Now, if you keep into the whole trying to keep some level of reality to the WWE show, that's what they're trying to do now. She could whoop any of those women's asses in real life. On the street, in a ring, we all know this. But wrestling's different, and that was the angle they created. Was how, yeah, you're a fighter, and yeah, you could beat us in a fight, but this is wrestling, and this is creative, and this is different. And they played that angle, but then they just gave it to her anyway and made her that ruthless woman that could just rip your arm off. So it's like, it's cool, but are they going to burn her out and play her out? Is she, like, if this was going to be a long-term thing, they need to they got to drop her off that title soon. They can't let her keep the title for long-term. Like Asuka, they brought Asuka over. Undefeated for over a year, 300 matches. They bring her over, she loses twice. I haven't seen her on wrestling in like 3 months. Promo, over here, over there, promo. It's insane what they do to them when they bring them off that NXT stuff.
And like, but I remember at one point, I just used to look at it and be like, I didn't appreciate it for like anything. But then but seeing how like athletic these people are and some of the things they're doing, like it was like, yeah, sure, like the punches are fake, but like them jumping off things and like landing on them is like that ain't fake.
No, and those tables are the tables you had in gym class, like those ones you set up for the cafeteria and stuff like that. Like I've fallen off my chair and banged my head off that table and it didn't move. These guys are going through it. The women are going through them now.
Yeah,
like that hurts. Getting one of those, it's a poker chair. You're getting a poker chair now. They no longer hit across the head because of all the concussions and concussion laws and rules and stuff. They no longer do that, which is awesome because you don't want to see them get hurt. Like that's
exactly.
But they take those shots right across the back. Man, Aiden English got smashed into the steel steps on Monday. There, his whole arm on Instagram, it's completely purple and just broken. All the blood vessels in his whole arm, like from shoulder to top, looks like a tattoo. But no, that's when Rusev just whooped his ass. It was fantastic.
Nice.
But yeah, my soaps.
Yeah. We are back.
Back.
A little cut in there, went. Just watch some crazy Wu-Tang shit, like fucking.
That was intense.
Yeah, definitely. It was I forget what it was called.
Something Woo with the White Castle.
White Castle, but they were in space and it was crazy.
Eating sliders,
yeah, that's just crazy.
Yeah, look it up, find it.
Yeah,
sliders.
Yeah, I think it was some sliders. Yeah, Wu-Tang sliders. Okay, so we're gonna get right into I got this thing we do on the show where I put 10 things in here, 10 pieces of paper, names on them. So I'm gonna ask you to reach in here and grab 2 names, and it's all rappers.
Okay, it's all rappers.
It's all rappers. The first 2, you're in the car. You're in the car.
Who am I listening to?
Who are you listening to out of these 2 when you're in the car?
Who am I listening to with the windows down? Listen to it nice and loud?
Yeah.
All right. So, competitor number 1 is Oh shit. 50 Cent. So I got 50 right off the bat in the car. Alright. I listen to him a lot in the house. His vinyl is sick. Oh, come on. Or Fabulous. 50 or Fabulous in the vehicle.
I want to make this hard.
Oh, wow.
Because like I know like the rap you like. So yeah, I had to.
Okay. For the record, I do have both of their vinyls. Street Dreams. And then the first album. 50. In the car.
In the car. This is in the car.
Most recent. I'm gonna have to say Fabulous. Street Dreams is probably the best album to listen to. Extremely loud in your vehicle.
Okay.
No matter when and where.
Okay. So this next round, you're in the house.
I'm in the house. All
you're
right.
you're cooking.
Ooh.
You're cooking. You got music on.
Cooking music. All right.
Both those are good in the car. I'd say 52. Like
that was rough.
Yeah.
That was a tough one right out of the bag. Right out of the bag. That was a rough one. All right. We got Kendrick Lamar. Oh shit! Again, vinyl covered. And ODB.
you're in the house cooking.
I'm in the house cooking. Well, does it gotta be like realistic with the materials that I have in the house? Meaning that do I have to have? Okay, I have ODB on CD, so I only get to listen to him in the vehicle.
Okay.
So I would have to say Kendrick because I definitely have him on the vinyl, and I definitely listen to him live.
But I'm saying like you can just listen to like music.
In general,
You had a choice. You put one of those two on.
if I'm cooking a big dinner, I got lots to do. I got to keep it going. I'm going ODB
Okay.
because that album was the beginning of everything. That was one of my first all-time favorite albums.
Okay, we'll go one more round. This is
Bring it.
You're in the house. You got people over. People are drinking. People are having a good time.
I'm entertaining.
You're entertaining.
All right.
You got
Breaking bags.
pause.
Pause. All right. Oh wow. Okay, all right. Paper names for entertainment purposes. J. Cole, man, put some thought into this for real. All right. Oh. Now it's gonna depend on what kind of party I'm having. J. Cole or Biggie. All these rounds are a complete, absolute perfection as far as making me have to think. Wow. If I need just music in the background, I'm going to put on Biggie. But if I got people over and I want them to listen and hear something, I'm definitely going to put on J. Cole. Especially the Forest Hills Drive album.
Okay, so what'd you say?
So... I'm going to go J. Cole.
Okay. You know what? We did 3 rounds, but there's still a couple names in here. You know what? Out of these last 4...
Final 4.
Who is the best rapper?
Out of these 4?
Yeah.
Alright. You know what? I'll even do you one better. I'll put them in order.
Okay.
I'll give you the 4 and then put them into the top 4.
Okay.
We got The Game. Whew. Alright. Snoop Dogg. Alright, well, Snoop's above The Game. That's easy. We got Jay-Z. Alright, so I'm going to go... We got Jay, Snoop, then The Game.
Okay.
And then the mystery one. Clips.
Yeah, I know you're a big Clips fan, so.
You're talking about best rappers too, right?
Yeah, best rappers.
Woo! Oh, man. It changes, but I'm going to say Jigga number 1, Clips number 2, Snoop Dogg number 3, Game number 4. Again,
That's
all
nice.
personal opinions. These do not reflect anybody else's opinions but my own.
Nice, nice.
I do own almost all those albums, by the way, so I do love them all equally.
Okay, so yeah, let's talk about yeah. So only podcast you watch is what mine and Rogan.
I watch the No Condom podcast.
Yeah.
I watch the Joe Rogan podcast, which is a pretty big one. I check out the drink.
I'm a big fan of the Joe Rogan as well.
Yeah, Joe Rogan's definitely inspiring as far as everything. Guests, the way just their topics they just talks about in general.
Oh, definitely. I'm definitely a fan.
No, it's amazing. Drink Champs.
Drink Champs.
Definitely had a couple of good ones.
Make some noise.
Some Budden.
Yeah.
What was...
Button's my favorite one.
Yeah. But one of the earlier ones I watched was the radio one that you had me listening to. Because there's two of them, and I kept confusing the pair of them.
I told you one.
So there's a Breakfast Club. And there was Hot 97?
Hot 97, yeah. Like, oh, they're not really podcasts.
That's what I mean. They're not really podcasts, but that's the only way I watch them. Is the same. I watch them in the same format as a podcast.
Yeah.
So, but those are the earlier ones for me that got me to watching all the other ones.
Yeah.
And then I just took off when I started watching Rogan.
Oh, for sure. Rogan's like yeah, he's a beast on it. Like, covering some of the topics too, like some of the different ranges he can go.
Yep.
He's a smart guy.
But he has his moments too, right? Like, there's been times where I'm just been like, Joe, stop being so mean to your guest. Like, he'll ask him a question, and then they'll answer it, and he's pretty much just like, no. He's like, in your opinion, why don't you tell me this? And I start telling him, and he's like, no. He's like, well, you pretty much just asked him what their opinion was, and then shot it right down.
Well,
but in his defense, he's high as fuck. Like some of those, which is awesome. And he does apologize when he realizes it too, which is awesome.
But like I just recently checked out a couple of clips of him arguing with like guests and stuff like that. And the one guy, I'm like, man, go Joe, like, because like the guy get him, because the guy was just being an idiot, like some of the shit he was saying. He was trying to say like yeah, like people are when they're born, they're not necessarily a male or a female, or they're not necessarily black or white or Asian, or it's a mind state thing.
A state of mind.
Yeah, and like Joe Rogan's like, no,
a penis and a vagina are not a state of mind.
Yeah,
they are very much physical parts of your anatomy.
Exactly, and like that's why like you see,
they don't define you as a person.
You see Joe Rogan just looking at him like,
yeah, like, are you really?
You serious? Like,
yeah, definitely, it is. That's an attribute. You are definitely born that way. Yeah. But again, where you go with it from there is totally your decision, which makes sense.
So, you starting your own podcast?
Yes, long time coming. That's for sure. Be debuting. Hopefully, we're gonna go for mid-November. Have a few episodes rolling out. Got a few guests lined up nice and early. Nice. Popping it off.
Yeah. Mid-November, eh?
Yeah.
It's coming up soon.
Very soon. That's the whole point. I'm in honor of the Joe Rogan sober when they go sober October. I'm doing the November, so it's the same kind of deal. No alcohol, no drugs. Gonna work out even more. Like, work out, eat well. Gonna do the yoga. Gonna challenge myself. Do extra challenges above and beyond that. Have a rewards thing for it. So people out there want to jump and join in on that. That's the reason why I want to get the podcast runner for that too. I want to make that a part of the mainstream for the big start of it.
Nice.
People see me sober for the first bit, and then they'll get to really know me afterwards. Or it's not so sober.
Right. Nice. So, do you got a name?
Not yet. There was a few in there, but we'll leave it for a few weeks.
True. So yeah. So, what do you think about Rihanna saying no to the Super Bowl halftime show?
I don't understand. I don't get it. The kind of money they throw at them. What is her issue? Like, what is her issue? Like, the guys had an issue. They got down on one knee, and she's worried about the money they're gonna get down on them. She doesn't have to get down on both knees. She doesn't have to get down on any knees. She's Rihanna. She has to walk out there, sing ish. She doesn't have to really do that. Just backtrack, kind of do a little dance, and
no, like here's what I think. I think it's a good thing to do because obviously the NFL and them have like kind of like shown that they're kind of showing that they really don't care about the issue that Colin Kaepernick was bringing up. Like they think he was just disrespecting the flag, and meanwhile, but he was in like I don't know if you know this, but like when he thought of like what he wanted to do to protest, he went to like they're saying like he was disrespecting the veterans and stuff like that. Okay. He went to a war veteran and asked him like, hey, what's something like that I should do that kind of protest this because I want to make a point. And then like the guy told him take a knee. So like he got the idea from a veteran and trying and say that
that's against the flag. Yeah, saying they do the flag. Like I'm not huge on NFL at all. Like I'm not even huge on the American football. But I know all about the Super Bowl. I know about halftime. I paid attention to the whole knee thing. How could you not? Like that's a big issue.
Even so now for Rihanna to say like she don't need the Super Bowl money.
No, she doesn't. That's true.
And I thought it was super ill what Jay-Z said on the one line. He said he said no last year to the Super Bowl.
Right.
So like he said what was the line? I said no to the Super Bowl. We don't need them. Tell the NFL we in stadiums too. I thought that was ill. He's like, yo, tell the NFL we in stadiums too.
That's awesome. Yeah, the NFL's a little messed up. But I mean, I don't get it. Like, the halftime show, though, is not for the NFL. You know, it's for the fans. It's for the people. It's for her fans. You know, I'm sure a lot of Rihanna fans like football. I'm sure it's a thing. But I mean, I understand the political aspect of it, but they should just take that out of it. It's a game. Put it back. Take it back to being a game. Take the politics out of sports because politics don't belong in sports. Like, it just doesn't belong. I mean, we're all adults. They're all adults. It's all about money. But that's business, not politics.
Yeah. But
one of those things, right?
Yeah. But I don't know if you feel strongly about it, then stand up for it. I think Jay-Z's out for that line too.
I think if JT can do it, Rihanna can do it.
Oh, she would be better than him for sure. For sure. Yo, Rihanna's like, I have this goal in life that she's gonna be my baby mama.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna happen. Yo, if
mine's always been like Monica.
Well, I'm gonna have a couple.
Yeah, if I could.
Yeah.
If I could.
Yeah, I'm not trying to just like.
If I could. Yeah.
There's others on the list for sure. But yeah. So yeah, I think we've been killing this right here pretty good. I think we just wrap this up.
All right.
But I don't wrap up because I'm still doing the No Condom podcast. But yeah, and this is Eddie GTV.
35 eps?
No, we're on we just put up 42.
What?
Yeah. 42.
Wow. 42. What did you guys just do? Run into a couple of bottles in a weekend and just crush shit?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, there you go. Not keeping up. You got to get back on track.
But still, we only put out once a week.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Yeah. But yeah.
I'm at 37.
All right, we out. Eddie TV.
Blair 3. Cheers.
Don't know.
All done.
All the duns have been known. Yo, that's L. I'm keeping that in there too.
Keeping it.